It is Friday, August the 8th of the year of the Lord 2025. Today the church celebrates the memorial of Saint Dominic. He was born in Calaruega, Spain, and then he became a canon regular in the Cathedral of Osma in Spain, and then he founded a religious order. It's called the Order of Preachers, known as the Dominicans at the end. One of the most famous Dominicans is Saint Thomas of Aquinas, and they wanted really to contemplate Jesus Christ and then to give what they have contemplated. The Gospel is taken from St. Matthew chapter 16, verse 24 to 28. Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. What profit would there be for one to gain the whole world and forfeit his life? Or what can one give in exchange for his life? For the Son of Man will come with his angels in his Father's glory, and then he will repay each according to his conduct. Amen. I say to you, there are some standing here who will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." The Gospel of the Lord. Today's Gospel is a continuity of yesterday when Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say that I am? Who do you say that I am?" Because the Gospel of Matthew is divided in two parts. The first part is, who is Jesus? We know the answer. Peter said, "You are the Christ, or the Son of the living God." But the second part is, what kind of Christ, what kind of Messiah is Jesus? He is a suffering Messiah. Peter didn't want a suffering Messiah. This is why he tried to dissuade Jesus. And Jesus tells Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." Today, it's a continuation, and it's Jesus who tells us, "You want to be my disciple?" To be a Christian is not an obligation. To be a disciple is something that we decide, that we choose to. And because whoever wishes, the gospel begins, whoever wishes. You wish to be a disciple of Christ. If I wish to be a disciple of Christ, I have to come after Jesus. I need to follow Jesus. To be a disciple, the word disciple means to put my foot on Jesus Christ's footprints, to be like him. What Paul says is, not I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. And I have to take up the cross to follow him on his journey to Jerusalem, to be willing to give my life for Christ at the end. And if we want to save our life at the end, we live in a society that we want to save our lives. We have to have savings for the retirement, for the old age. We want to save for a house, etc., etc. And the funny thing is, for what at the end? We are saving for nothing at the end. This is why Jesus says, the one who saves his life will lose it at the end, forfeit it. We need to give our life for Christ. It's worth it to give everything for Christ, to trust only in him, and we will find fullness of life at the end. Share this video with all your acquaintances, please. And from San Leo the Great Parish in St. Luke in Irving, Texas, may God bless you today and always. Amen.